Happy Tuesday. I know we're going to hear a lot about that today. Happy Tuesday, TWO Day. This is Simeon from PraiseTracks.com, home of the joyful sound. That's what I love to do during these live streams, is just be able to share joyful sounds. And with all of my friends joining us today, it's always such a pleasure. We're going to cover quite a bit today. So you know how it is. There's so much that has been released over the past several days, and today was a big release. A lot of companies had released new instruments and libraries, and we're going to take a look at a couple of those today. So I'm playing ASPIRE from Heavyocity, and we're going to come back to this later, but this is really their follow-up to Ascend. Those of you who have Ascend, the piano, this is a follow-up to that, but let's just dive right in. It's good to see Halvard and PyTalks in the chat, and if you've got any questions, just put those in the chat, and if you're watching the replay, just leave them down in the comments below. Just so appreciate all of the great support. So first of all, we're going to kind of just mix things up a little bit. Strezov sampling has introduced, well, this was something that came out a while ago, but this is Vibe, and this is they call it an instant drum kit. And normally it's on sale for 80 euros, and VST Buzz is running a special currently where you can get it for only 29 euros, which is around $32 US. So I thought we would just go ahead and take a look at that and just start off with a bang. And Infinite Consolations, good to see you. And Donald, good to see you, man. Okay, so that's Ascend. We're going to get back to that. No, that's Aspire. It's a little confusing sometimes, but we're going to have a lot of fun. So this is Vibe. And, it is really laid out pretty nice. Just give you some punchy drum kit. It got two drum kits with this. You've got a trash kit and a normal kit. So I'm just going to load up the Vibe drum kit. You do have to have the full version of Contact to use this library. So let's just fire up Vibe. And you can see the keyboard. It's not, I'm really used to the general MIDI keyboard layout, but you can kind of take a look and see how the keys are split. You got toms here, hi-hats here. It's just got a really fat sound. Just a little finger drum in there. It's a lot of fun. But you can hear how rich those drum sounds are. And you have the full mix on, but you click this off. This gives you access to all of the drum microphones. So you've got separate adjustments for the kick, snare, hi-hat, and let's just solo the overhead. Yeah, I mean, it's got a really nice room sound. And we can go here and adjust the stereo spread. So this is straight up the middle, and then we can just widen that out. Yeah, this is a great sounding kit for what they're giving us, and especially having control over the different microphones. So you've got a close room mic. Let's turn that up. Yeah, a close room and then a far room. Yeah, so you know the processing and stuff. It's like it's all the room. It's the room sound that we're getting, and you have adjustments. Okay, so when you have the full mix on, you have adjustment over the overall pitch, and then when you have the mixer going, you have independent pitch control. So let's solo the overhead. Well, let's just unsolo it. So you can literally not only change the volume and the mix, the pan and that kind of thing, but you can also change the pitch of the different mic signals. And then you can drop down here and assign your outputs, your stereo outputs, so you can send them to different audio tracks in your DAW. And let's see, let's take a look at the other kit before we get into what makes Vibe really interesting, and that's the vibes. Now, this is the trash kit. You can go on to Strezov sampling and be able to see more behind the scenes on how they recorded this. So this is just like really a different kind of process kit. Just a little different feel. Yeah, it's kind of got a really interesting feel to it. So let's go back and load the standard kit. And it loads pretty fast. So now this is where I have a lot of fun, and this is the vibes. I think you've got 144 different grooves or vibes with this. So we've got 2 sets of vibes. So let's just click on vibe set 1 and 4 on the floor. And it syncs with your DAW's tempo. So it recommends 110, 122, 128, and 134. Let me just change this to 122. And you've got the individual kit pieces still available, but up in the white keys, this is where the fun begins. And they have it kind of mapped out. Let's see, the G is the intro. So here we go. Yeah, so it's just really cool. These are performances. These are not MIDI sequences. So you get the feel of a live drummer. So the vibe 2. And then we can throw in a fill up here, A and B. So that just gives you, and you can just drop this into your to a MIDI track, and then that's the ending fill. But it's just got such a presence to these drums. They just really did a great job with that. And then you've got like a halftime fill. Let's go 75 BPM. Very nice. Yeah, you know, it just is grooving. And then you've got some 3/4 time. Okay, 122 BPM. And you're gonna know, so that's 3/4. And you got 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And 7/8. Let's see. Yeah, so you give those crazy odd time signatures. Very cool. Now this kind of what you know. We won't go through all of these, but this is kind of what got me. I was having some fun with this. So let's go to 88. Yeah, that's a nice shuffle feel. And then you can throw a fill in, and you can just hit that on the downbeat. So what I did, I went ahead and dropped a little MIDI track in here, and I've got Unify, of course, pulled up, and so I've got like a piano thing. So I just dropped a little vibe in here, and you know, let's just kind of have fun with this. Yeah, so you have to play. I mean, that was the first thing. You know, it's that shuffle. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. What happens is with these types of things is that they are great ways to give you starting points, just starting points. And yeah, Eves, yeah, it's a nice vibe. I guess that's why they call it vibe, because that's what I'm getting from that. Just a really world-class drummer, and the sounds were captured just really cool. So you even got some punk. So let's see what the recommended BPM, like 180. So let's just do that. Okay, so let's go back. And then the thing about the vibes is that you have control over the mix, just like you do the individual kit pieces. So this is the punk, and then you can just mix it. You can create your own drum mixes. And I think that's really cool, because you're not just playing like just loops that you don't have any control over necessarily, but you have control over the mix with the vibes that they've included here. So make sure you check that out. And let's see. Yeah, so make sure you check that out. And if you do order it with the link in the description below, we get the channel gets like a little commission, and that just kind of helps to keep things going. And it's a blessing for them to be able to do that for us. So you've got 145 different performances, drum samples, multiple mic positions that you can create your own custom mixes. It's very efficient. You know, round robins and all kinds of stuff. So make sure you check out the link in the description. All the links are going to be down there. I try to give you as much info as I can. So, man. So, hey, Music by Candlelight. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better today. So, man, it's yeah. I was having a little something myself. So, prayers all around for us to be able to feel good. Okay, I tell you what, let's just do this. Let's go to this next one. With the GeForce M-Tron Mark II, I was introduced to just GeForce. I mean, it's just fabulous. And I know some of you might remember Battle of the Planets. When I saw their name, it was like, oh my gosh, it's GeForce. That's the Battle of the Planets. But this is their new OBE. Now, it's new because it's version 2, and it's running on Windows now. It was only Apple platform only, but now they've not only added M1 Silicon support, but they also have crossed over platforms. And so now you can use it in Windows. And hey, Ben and Curtis, good to see you. And the other thing about this is that this is officially endorsed by Tom Oberheim. They worked real close with Tom on putting this together, and it's really such a deep instrument. And what I'd like to do too is to let you know about a documentary that they put together, GForce put together with Tom Oberheim. Is called Bright Sparks. Oh, well, hello there. Okay, let's see. Let's try that again. Okay, yeah. So they put a documentary together with Tom Oberheim, and it's really good. If you love synth history and you want to get some backstories about there, I'll put that link in the description as well. So let's just take a look at OBE, and it's like it is fat. It's very fat. So here we go. Wow. Hey, plug-in guru. All right, we got we always got Unify here, and it's good to see you. So this is, and I can't wait for. I think they already have the OBE for Mac unified, and so this will be really great to have this unified. So let me just load just the alpha patches here. That is a fat stack. Yeah, it's crazy. Listen to all of the stuff that just, I mean, it's like, this is a virtual synth, but it's like, okay, so I did try the. Let me just pull it. Let me just pull it up here in Unify and just see what happens here. Um, I think I did try to do it earlier, and let me just init this layer here. And yeah, I mean, the more that I've learned about GForce, it's just incredible. The quality and the way that they get their instruments to sound. I think we might have to do a little tweaking on the. So let's see. Oh, okay. So let's do this. Let's go to Unified GForce, and okay. Wow. So this has got 3 instances. Okay. I don't think it's sending the patches. Yeah, it's still staying on the same patch, but you know what? That's something we can figure out later. But let me go back to this one here, and let's go through some more of these. It's just so fat. It's just crazy. So you've got 8 modules, and you can use them individually, or you can stack them together. There's sequencers built in here. And I'm just getting into the synth side of things. Typically, I'm more into the orchestral and acoustic things, but with this and phase plant and some other synths, it just opens up a brand new world. Dripping with analogness, I guess. Okay, Escape from New York. This ought to be fun. Yeah. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, look at all the presets that they give you. So let's go to split poly. Yeah, I think the hybrid thing is a really interesting phenomenon. because the analog warmth and even some of the digital sense, it just fills in a lot of the. And there's so much that you can tweak on this. And each one of these modules, you can click the hood, and then you have, it just takes you deeper into what you can do with each module. Let's just throw one of the, like the sequences here. And sequence poly. And okay, let's check that out. Okay, now one thing that I found out is that you have to have the transport running for the sequencer to work. So let me get past a few measures here. Yeah. Yeah, so that uses the sequencer. Let's just see, where is the sequencer here? Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, there you go. You pop the hood, and there you have all your sequencer controls. It's like so much that you can tweak and adjust with that. Let's do chordal tune. Wow. Yeah, so the sequencer's triggered with the transport, and I think you can have control over that too. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm just diving into the ocean with some of these. Let's look at some of the poly sweeps. Ooh, almost THX. Oh, okay, is that a sequence? Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. Wow. Unbelievable. That's just crazy. Okay, let's check out the OBE bed. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm talking about hybrid. This what gets me into trouble a lot of times, because I just get crazy with some stuff. I'm going to let's see, let's load up that OBE library again, and let's go to pad, like a pad. Okay. Ooh. Let's do an OBE bed. There we go. Now, what I want to do here, I'm just going to go ahead and insert another instrument layer. I'm going to do an empty instrument layer, and then I'm going to throw in a little ALTAIR. Okay, let's see. There we go. And I'm working on. Okay, so oh man. Okay, well, let me just show you how easy this is to. Let me see if I've even got. Okay, you know what? I did start unifying some things. Andromeda. Let me go ahead and just load embedded, and then we're going to combine this. So I'm going to delete this layer here. Okay, and let's load up ALTAIR. And ALTAIR is just fabulous. And let's do the whole orchestra. Okay, now I need to put my track to unify. So this is, wow. So this is OBE layered with the Vienna Symphonic Library's Altair. Now let's do some short notes. Let's see. Oh my goodness. And go to long notes. Marcato. Let's do marcato. I'm pushing a lot of voices here. Yeah, the computer is just like. But you can see and hear how just using just such a fat synth along with yeah, oh man, it's just so thick. Let's load up another patch in this OBE layer here. Wow. Let's do the blue note. It's incredible. And let's just do the strings. I know we got a lot of cracking and stuff going on, but it's like, you know, with the Synchron player and all of this and streaming, I was pushing, yeah, just this one chord. And you know how I am, 10-fingered semian here. 275 voices. It's just incredible. So that's another reason that I love using Unify, because it's so quick to be able to just pull something up right on the fly and be able to just have so much fun with that. So let's see. So we can do instrument one only. And it's so cool. You listen to all that stuff going on. Okay, so let's just pull OBE up by itself again. Let's just run through a couple more of these. And this is on sale, I guess, since they did the update for $99. Yeah, let's just take a look and see, because I get confused a lot of times with the yeah. So this is 99 euros, and I think I did the conversion in the description. But man, just so fat. Okay. And let's see here. It's just all this overhead. This is some plucks. Yeah. And having the blessing of Tom Oberheim is absolutely a lot of fun. This is some plucks. I think they used the Yamaha CS80 on that, but that's kind of reminiscent of that. So let's see if we can check out. Let's see if they do have some brasses. Let's do polysynth. Yeah, here we go. Bold and brassy. Yeah. And those little weird pitch things that happen. It just gives it a little bit of personality. Brass rounds. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this is. It's just thick. Traditional OB polysynth. Listen to how nice and round that is. Very beautiful. Very cool. Analog days. You could just spend a few hours just checking. Got nice tag system here, complex. Let's try that. Oh yeah, you know, Chris, I was avoiding doing that. Let's see. Wow. Take you a little while, but once you find some gems, that is just really. Man. Wow. It's beautiful there. Okay, so here's a Blade Runner. Oh yeah, there we go. It's that dystopian synth. Wow. Listen to how rich that is. Hey Chris, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. Let me just see if I can. Wow. Let me see if I can lay something down with this. And let's go to like 60. I'm just gonna go off the click here and see what. Gotta have hope even in the midst of the dystopian. Yeah, thanks, BF. We've got to have hope no matter what it looks like around us. So that's, let's see, let's go back. I've got to go back to Altair again. Ooh, okay, yeah, I got to go back to Altair and see what we've got. Let's do the strings, the longs. Okay, let's go. Let me pin this so we can see. And let's open OBE up again. And watch this. See, we can resize the interface. I think that's really cool, especially when screen real estate is at a premium. Okay, let me go back to where I laid down that that part there. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Thank goodness for mix face. I've been really enjoying using the mix face. Really nice. Okay, so let's just see what happens here. Now this is OBE is going to play back the part that I just did, and then I'm going to overlay it with some strings, hopefully. Let's see. And let me reduce the gain on that OB. It's pretty hot. It's coming out pretty hot. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to record whatever comes out. Yeah, I got to remember what I played. Yeah, that is so fat. That is so fat. Okay. So that's a little bit of that's a little bit of OBE. It's so cool and so fat. And let's just stretch this out a little bit more. Let's just do one more. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. Oh, I know, Anto. It's for real. Poly movements. Fidgeting choir. Let's just check that out. There's just so much stuff going on in there. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So that's OBE from GForce, and you can see they're even using the Oberheim logos and the Oberheim name because it is an officially endorsed uh, by Oberheim, by Tom himself. So that's they get into some really cool things in that documentary. So it's really cool. So let's just go back to Altair, and we're going to load up now. Now the thing is, the first Big Bang Orchestra just had where all the sections were playing at once: the brass, the woodwinds, and the strings. And what this does, this gives you that. This gives you that, but you have the ability to separate them too. So this is everything together. So you've got shorts, longs, and marcato. So let's just do the shorts bold, and again, you can't deny the amazing sound of the Synchron stage. That's the short notes, and then Agile just kind of lets you play. So you can theoretically have 3 instances of these, have strings on one, brass on one, and woodwinds on one, and just split them out because they played together and then they played individually. So that just gives you the flexibility that you need sometimes to be able to separate those sections. And the mixer is crazy as far as all of the different mic positions and things that you get. You have just mic positions for the strings, high strings, low strings, that you can just blend and create some fabulous. Let's just see if they've got what kind of mixer presets they have. Yeah, so you've got all kinds of different ambient room mix. Let's just load that up. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you've got that room mix there. Let's do the classic room mix. And the brass. See how fast that is? Yeah, don't want to run out of notes there. Man, the thing is about the Synchron libraries, it's that they're just so full and rich and punchy. Let's see. Oh, let's see what this is. Lots of fun. And the strings, I love it. I love the strings. Let's just do the bold. Wow. Chris, I agree. Let me just show you. I'll just show you. Let's see if I can show you. I'll just show you my the way that my setup is, and I see all of these red uh, disk space. And so this is a 2 terabyte drive. This is a 1 terabyte drive. I've got backups of almost 5 terabytes, and then this is a 2 terabyte. These let's see. Let me see what it is. I think VSL J is a 2 terabyte NVMe, and I think data. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can't keep up with it. It's just so amazing. But the thing is, yeah, storage is really important when you're running huge libraries like this, multiple gigs of memory, and they've got to be fast because that pipe, you don't want to clog that pipe up with all of that stuff. Yeah, it's just like, man. And these are in octaves. You can hear how the strings are. Yeah, SSD prices, you got to watch it. So there was something that happened at one of these SSD factories that they lost literally billions of bytes of data and corrupted memory chips and things. And so, so if you need storage, man, I would just be looking at doing that. Let's see. Halvard, the only Mac that I have, I've got a Mac, a 2013 MacBook Pro, and that's pushing it a lot of times, because you're talking 9 years, like pretty much a 9-year difference. The thing is, typically you need fast storage with a lot of those, and the problem with the Macs are that you've got to get the memory when you order it. You can't add on memory, and even the onboard storage, I don't think you can add. So it's like when you've got to find out exactly the minimum of what you need and maybe bump it up a little bit. They're getting ready to announce some new M2 computers, Apple is, so that's going to be interesting. Definitely the interface is important, and memory and storage is important. And with the Macs, having that unified memory is just a great. It just is so fast. So if your storage is mechanical, you might not get the performance, especially with the Vienna Symphonic libraries and some of the larger libraries. They recommend SSDs, and NVMEs are really the fastest. So that would be what I would recommend. Yeah, 4 terabyte internal. Yeah, so you'd have it there. I would rather be looking at extra storage than looking at a red line and just filling that up. So that would make a lot of sense. Okay, so that's a little bit of Altair, but what a beautiful thing. I mean, they just keep bringing out these quality. And I think the Synchron player has got to be one of the most advanced instrument players out there. I was trying to unify this, and looking at all of the parameters that you can link, and it's just, they give you such a comprehensive. And David, that's a good thing. That's a good suggestion too, because you can get a decently used, maybe a couple of years old, the Macs, and be able to do good with that. That's good. just think that's fabulous. So the other thing about the Big Bang Orchestra is that with the release of Altair, they rolled back the prices of all the other expansions. Let's just take a look at that real quick. They rolled back the expansions to their intro pricing for just a little bit longer. So make sure you check that out. So this is, Altair is like 65 euros, normally 95 euros. So check that out. And all of the other Big Bang Orchestra entries are also at their intro pricing as well. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at ASPIRE. This is another beautiful instrument from Heavyocity. And ASPIRE is their follow-up to Ascend, their piano. This is mallets and that type of thing, percussion, tuned percussion. And a lot of this is going to look a little familiar to you if you've used Ascend, because it uses that Ascend engine here. And let's see. Yeah, and you can just check out all the info there in the description. So let's just dive into ASPIRE. Here we go. You know, PyTalks, yes, there is a bundle where you can get all of them, and they give you a special break on that pricing. So, okay, so I always like to start at the top, and this is Angelic Vibes. Okay. This is really beautiful. So you've got vibraphones, soft, bowed vibraphones, and then granular. And then I assign my XY control. Now watch what happens when I move that. I'm able to control the blend. It's like a granular, bowed. And then this is just the triple soft. Just so much stuff happening inside. And you look at the little particles that are, kind of shows you what's going on there. Each sound source, you have all of these different controls that you can do. You've got marimba, vibraphone long, vibraphone muted and sustained. You've got all these different sound sources, and you can assign those to the different zones here. Then you've got control over the attacks and releases and all of that stuff. And you can scatter those particles. And let's just jump on to something else here. Bedtime story. Wow. It almost sounds like a dulcet tone to me when I'm approaching it like playing a keyboard. And percussion, vibraphones, marimbas have different qualities, attacks, and tones than keyboard instruments, pianos, and that type of thing. And if you have Ascend, during this intro period, they'll give you an extra 20% off coupon in your account. And if you don't have Ascend, then you can. It's $99 for that. So, and Plugin Boutique has. I've got an affiliate link with Plugin Boutique, and so they give you little bonus things if you already have a send, I definitely, you need to go to the Heavyocity site to make sure you get your extra discounts and stuff. So let's go through some more of these cosmic strikes. It's got a very neat percussive. And of course, Heavyocity puts their fingerprint on everything that they do. It's unmistakable. And you can actually automate this. So let's just record, let's record something. Yeah. Yeah. So you can move that around and record that. And now we can play it back. Okay, play it back here. Yeah. It'll remember those movements and make it even more animated. Yeah. And listen to all that stuff going on. Just so much fun. Okay, let's just jump down to rhythmic. That kind of catches my, yeah, 80 bucks is just fantastic. Swirling fragile octaves. And yeah. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just do this. So, Pi Talks, I, it doesn't take much to get me going in a different direction, but I'm going to load up, Ascend. Yeah, it's like huge. Okay, there we go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Now, Aspire and Ascend are both contact player libraries. So let's just drop Ascend in here. It is. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool. Okay, so it's taking a little bit to load. Let's drop that in there. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Let's see. I'm gonna just. Okay, yeah. So that's a big Ascend. Okay, let's make it a little bit smaller. So here's Ascend. And I love this. This is a Steinway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just tie in Aspire and Ascend on the same MIDI track, so they're both going to be receiving the same note data from, I've just kind of linked these two tracks together. Let's see if they've got a pad in Aspire. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Got a little hanger on here. Okay, where are we here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here we go. So we've got Haunted Bows. And then we've got the Modern Grand here. I'm going to try something else here. Let's just try something else, another pad. Reversed old vibes. That's a nice pad. And let's make sure I've got it linked. Turn that down just a little bit. They go very well together. And then you can blend those two. And with the particles, all these different things going on, yeah, CPU is just kind of kicking up a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, that's just going on and on forever. And let's just go to another, let's go to a rhythmic, let's see, swirling, take flight in Aspire. All those different particles going around. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Now let's do a pad with that cyber. Breathing waves, let's see. Yeah. And let me just adjust the mix here. Isn't that gorgeous? And I will call upon your name. Keep my eyes above the waves, where oceans rise, and rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. I am yours, So nice. I just really like that. Wow. Okay, let's just check out a couple more. This is rhythmic melodic. This is ocean. Okay, let's unlink that. Oh, wow. Okay, now the echoes. The echoes is kind of replicating and generating in different scales. Wow. You know, Chris, I use the SLPD3 from Studio Logic. It goes right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I still had something going over. That's why I should have just pulled up Unify. But yeah, so the SLPD3 is a 3-pedal controller that plugs right into the SL88. It gives me the soft pedal, the middle pedal, the sostenuto, and it gives me a variable sustain. So like a lot of piano libraries will have half pedaling. So it acts like a continuous controller. It just sends those data messages. And then I have a Studio Logic expression pedal. I also have a Yamaha FC7. It's not connected yet, but that's basically what I use. And man, thanks so much, Lars. Thanks for subscribing. It is amazing the wonderful support that you've all shown me. Um, I love what I'm doing. I love this. I love being able to spend time together with you. And I'm looking in this camera and oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Sometimes I forget. Uh, I get caught up in it. So cheers. This is our hour water break here. Yeah. So it's all good. Man, it's amazing. I so appreciate all of you. It makes it so rewarding to share. Yeah, listen to the scale when you hit. That's wild. And let's keep going. Let's just check out a few more of these. Oh, what's that? Faraway hammers. Wow. And you see how they have that animated? So it's just moving across, blending between the 3 different sound sources. And it's just incredible. It's so creative what they've done with this engine. And I'm glad they've given us yeah, the SLPD3, but you have to have a Studio Logic controller with the universal jack in order to use that because it might not be compatible. Your mileage may vary, so make sure. Wow, look at that. So you can arpeggiating, the echoes. The convolution engine is a lot of fun. And that's what's taken these note inputs and creating those rhythmic. So this sound source is not on, so it's blending between the close marimba and the marimba room. Just some very creative possibilities. Wow. Okay, Crystal Shore. having that automated just really makes it, I mean, it's already got a lot of life to it, but then when you're moving through those sources, it just takes it up another level. And the mod wheel kind of messes around with the filter and cutoff. Very beautiful. Okay. Rhythmic melodic vibe drops. So you see this arpeggiator is engaged now. Yeah, hard hammers, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Let's do Rando Marimba Tech. Oh boy, what is this? Now look at all those little particles going around in there. There's all sorts of things going on. Just like random things here. Dun, dun, dun. Sweet dreams, sweet dreamy ARP. Here we go. There's just so much possibilities. So many possibilities. And then you've got core mallets without the effects. So you got just unaffected, just straight out of the box. Yeah, I feel like I'm under the sea. It's been raining like very profusely today, and then the temperature is going to drop some more. So this is the soft vibraphone. Hey, my friend William, good to see you. Or Wim, yeah. There's the soft vibraphone. Okay, the chords. Okay, the bowed vibes. Oh, wow. These kind of sound like organs. Pipe organ almost. So I guess it's the pure waves. When you're bowing that marimba, it's generating those pure waves there. It's beautiful. All American, good to see you. Yeah, just next door, just right next door almost. Thanks for joining me. Joining us, yeah. Yeah, something about the tones, it just sucks you in there. Let's just check out a couple more of the core mallets. Okay, this is the tremolo vibraphone. Yeah. When I think of vibraphones, I think of Lionel Hampton. Lionel Hampton is a Louisville, Kentucky native. Just such a fabulous musician. just given us a lot of beautiful music and the legacy. And that tremolo just gives that motion and makes it exciting and fun. Okay, let's just do this. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, we've got under the vibraphone. Yeah, so you get a lot of those pre-delays and stuff happening there. Okay, so let's just go back. See, I mean, the thing is, every time you click a thing, click a category, you're just taken into a whole other dimension. So this is new beginnings. Yeah, you've got a velocity curve and, you know, your stereo imaging. Okay, listen to that. Ooh. So this is kind of shifting. Let's take that stereo field out a little bit more. Man, there's just so much you can do. Okay, go back to angelic vibes. All right. Well, so what a trip on 2/22/22, Tuesday. What a fabulous time we've had together, and appreciate all the support, and make sure you check out all the links in the description below. It's been a great honor for me to share with you again. Yeah, Chris. I mean, that's the thing about these instruments, is because you can just start out with just one thing, and that's just like, it's almost like a whole track in itself. That's what makes these so powerful. So until next time, make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with what's coming. Lots of things still coming down the road. And once again, I appreciate you for joining me today, spending some time together. Till next time, I'll see you real soon.